All right, hey guys, what's up? It's Tim with The Juice in your home facility programming now. We're making the coaching digital, so we've changed a bunch of things for the coming week. I want to give you a quick rundown of how the workout goes, expectations there, and how some best practices you can use for today, for Monday, the 23rd. One thing you're going to notice, warm-up has its own section. That there in the session plan, it'll all be together. But excuse me, if you're in SugarWOD, you'll notice that it will have its own. That way, outward facing for your members, they can see it. They can have access if they're not able to be there with you. We're trying to think of these parts. And one thing you'll notice too, if you go there, there'll be, wrong one. If you do go to the home piece there, there'll be in the athlete notes, video links for them that are live, they can do it. So let's go into the piece. We have some resistance training, our functional bodybuilding, upper body hinging and upper body pulling. So some non-complementary movements that kind of have a compounding effect on each other, which will be good to limit time there. And then we have 15 minutes of conditioning, one set every 3 minutes. I want something really hard to start the week. I'll kind of, again, we have to lay it on thick and let them know this is not home jazzercise. This is not P90X in your living room. Like, we're still going to hit it appropriately hard. We're still going to have a week that is thought out correctly for you. Those things don't change, right? So we get in here. You'll see the athletes, they'll see the workout, they'll have their video links, really thorough athlete notes you're gonna find here all the way through. This is stuff they can see. So for no equipment, dumbbell or kettlebell or barbell, you'll see a big piece here for them, right? So that way either they can read it beforehand, you can mail this to them, you can read it in your private Facebook group. I recommend all of the above. Weekly overview. The icebreaker is, what's a movement you've just found that you really like to do? I'll bet you it's chair or table rows. Right? People are doing table rows all over the world. So I think that's something new for people in the bodyweight world doing this. A lot of renegade rows I think people will like also. The warm up here is general body flow, the jump rope, jumping jack, something just in place we can get them moving. We're trying to get people to be coached in front of the camera if you're going live. So you'll see less running, some shuttle runs this week there, but it's not going to be really heavy on that aspect. Okay, so other than Saturday, we're beating them up on Saturday. All right, training block A, the focus is video review for you. What are the points of performance for RDLs or dumbbell RDLs or split stance RDLs, depending on what piece of equipment they're using, right? For them and their variations. And then how do the rep ranges work? What we want, and I say it here, we want to get to where the last 2 to 4 reps of each set are tough. There is high strength endurance, kind of muscle endurance cross section of 12 to 15 reps. That means if they're going so light by rep 10, they're not really feeling it. They probably should have either gone heavier or chosen a more difficult movement progression for them to do it. And at some of these parts, that might be kind of challenging for some things. Again, if it's they're doing a table row, they're going to need to do feet elevated to do that, right? Or inverted rows. So that's a doorway row, whatever you want to call it, where they're holding on the bottom of any object, pulling themselves up and down. Harder is going to be feet elevated there. It's going to increase the lever there for them. Single arm dumbbell row, 12 to 15 reps. Again, it should be hard. I didn't add a lot of tempos for things just to not make it complicated. But obviously you as the coach can look at that and go, okay, 12 to 15 reps. I know my people will get this there. It's going to be a 3-second eccentric every rep. Now we're talking about a 55, 60-second set per side for some people. So that could be really good. A1, A2 or supersets, we get that metabolic bump for everything. Prep for training block B, and every workout will have body weight, dumbbell, and barbell variations. So before we had a separate body weight, whole different workout. Now it's going to be a lot closer to our fitness performance sport, but just body weight, dumbbell, barbell options for people. And then, of course, we're going to make adjustments in there, and we have that. The focus, we're looking for both being explosive on the front end, and the back is now going to be upper body pushing muscle endurance, so the burpee and some jumping there as well. So it's 20 reps. So it's going to be 100 burpees total over 15 minutes. So here's how it needs to go. 10 dumbbell snatches. That's 5 each arm there for them. Hopefully that takes about 30 seconds, like 1, down, 2, maybe 20 to 30 seconds, 2 to 3 reps a second there. And now we have 20 burpees that have a 3-minute period. So hopefully that's in the 90-second range. Right, that's 4.5 seconds of burpee. So that's not blazing fast, but it's also very grindy, and they rest the rest of the time. So I'm wanting them to have 30 to 60 seconds of rest per set. If that's not possible, have them scale down to 12 to 15 burpees. Okay, the variations are 10 either broad jumps or vertical jumps. And I don't mean like tap, tap, tap. I want dip and up, dip and big jump there for them to do that. At the end, we have some breathing exercises because this one should be where at the end, they're barely going to be having any break, right? They're not having 30 to 60 seconds rest probably at the last set, unless they're really, really talented aerobically and have good muscle endurance. Then we're having some breathing here at the end. You'll go down the other ones. You can delete these or release them. It's a max effort plank contest for everyone, something fun, something to test, something to see. Like we said, every 2 weeks, these cycles are training. And then some, after the burpees, some tricep pushdowns or isometric single leg holds there for everyone. That's going to be Monday's facility programming at home.